Those close to the British Prime Minister Keir Starmer say he is agonizing over his own future, seesawing between anger and self-reproach. Follow this page for more updates on international news, Starmer's agonizing choice, resign or find a scapegoat. Those close to the Prime Minister say he is agonizing over his own future, seesawing between anger and self-reproach. There was at least one modicum of good news for a Prime Minister staring down the end of his career. Sir Keir Starmer's beloved Arsenal saw off Sunderland by 3-0 on Saturday afternoon, but pictured among the crowd, the Prime Minister appeared unable to hide his inner turmoil. He looked pensive. And little wonder. His position as leader was further called into question on Saturday when David Lammy, the Deputy Prime Minister, became the first cabinet minister to distance himself from the Prime Minister amid the unfurling Lord Mandelson scandal, insisting he had told Sir Keir not to bring back the disgraced spin doctor. To rub salt in the wound, in Gorton and Denton, two of the Labour leader's greatest political opponents, Angela Rayner and Andy Burnham, put on a conspicuous show of unity. Lection credit, Eddie Mulholland for The Telegraph. It marked their first public appearance together since Mr. Burnham was blocked from standing as an MP in the forthcoming by-election by Starmer loyalists. They are expected to sit on a panel together next week, another sign of their closeness. Sir Keir's grip on the leadership looked weaker by the hour, as Labour MPs welcomed the show of force from those thought to be moving against him. One described it as good to see Ms. Rayner and Mr. Burnham out and about together, with another saying, "They have always been really close." Meanwhile, Lord Mandelson looked like he was preparing to fight back against the looming police investigation into whether his sharing of sensitive government intelligence with Jeffrey Epstein constitutes misconduct in a public office. A top white-collar crime defense lawyer was seen entering the former U.S. ambassador's Regent's Park home. With rivals circling and allies wavering, the Prime Minister now has a choice to make. Does he fight on, even in the face of the bleakest of outcomes, or fall on his own sword? Those close to him are saying the Prime Minister is agonizing over his own future. In private, it is reported he is seesawing between anger and self-reproach after acknowledging he took Lord Mandelson's word that he barely knew Jeffrey Epstein at face value, and all without properly interrogating the former ambassador, despite publicly available evidence concerning his links to the disgraced pedophile billionaire. One Labour MP and longtime friend of Sir Keir said he is absolutely devastated about the unfolding crisis. He will be incredibly angry. He will accept himself that it's his fault, because it is. And he will be regretting allowing McSweeney to be the interviewer of Mandelson. Keir might be really skewed at politics, but honestly, he is a very, very decent man. That decency may not be enough. Do you think Keir Starmer should remain as Labour leader and Prime Minister, or stand down and be replaced? Polling conducted by Survation for Labour List shows a third of Labour members now want Sir Keir to resign as Prime Minister over the Mandelson affair. More than 3/4 believe his Chief of Staff, Morgan McSweeney, should go. Among MPs, the mood is increasingly unforgiving. One Labour backbencher described the Labour Party as a mess. The anger on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday was palpable, they said. There was a lot of talk last night that Morgan McSweeney was going to go, but the Prime Minister is still fighting for McSweeney's survival, which is completely tone-deaf. Carl Turner, the Labour MP and vocal critic of the government's judicial reforms, warned Sir Keir that sacking Mr. McSweeney was the only way to save himself. Keir Starmer is in a